I have the best build to make currency early on in the league. Let me show you. I have the best build for early currency making in the league. And why is that, you may ask? Because everything you just saw is completed on a 5 link and nothing else. Virtually no gear, trash gear. All my stuff is worth like 3 exalts, nothing more. And I managed to get a day 3 Awakener kill. I'm on my second rotation. Almost completed the full Atlas, almost completed the Awakening bonuses. Everything. This build is undoubtedly the best mapper within a reasonable budget. And it's super tanky, insanely tanky. So let me just show you how everything works. So basically the build operates on 2 things. One is desecrating, one is detonating them. So with the desecrate you are summoning dead bodies, with the detonate dead you are detonating said bodies. And we are using Spectres also. So the Spectres gonna be in the desecrate pool. And the reason for that is the Spectres has increased life. These ones has 550% if I recall correctly. You can get the haste ones. Those are 750, and the best ones are the delve ones with 900. I might be wrong on the numbers though. But basically the lowest ones are gonna carry you through the wall game, the red maps easily. Other than that, the build uses a trigger weapon. That's really important. Early on, you might not have a trigger weapon. That's fine. You can self-cast Bone Offering and Flammability and Weave of Conviction. However, it's just a nice quality of life change. For your ham, you're looking for a minion deal increased damage and life and resist. The reason for the minion damage is because we are using spiritual aid. So that basically what it does is every time we get increased minion damage, that's gonna affect us. So you can get like a bone ham with minion deal damage, extra damage implicit, and that's basically 16% increased damage that you deal. I use aggressive bastion on as an annoyment. Annoyed. Wow, English is hard, man. So yeah, I use aggressive bastion. Alive on block shield. That's really handy because Bone Offering got nerfed. It used to give HP on block, but now it's not. So you really wanna get a life on block shield. Flammability on hit with increased effect, that's another quality of life change. That's just basically whenever you hit an enemy, they gonna get cursed with flammability. Early on, up until late red maps, I'd say, you can use a death rush, just because that's gonna be make you even faster. It's gonna give you onslaught. It's a 1 cast ring, and it's really awesome. But yeah, as you can clearly see, there is nothing fancy here. Really nothing fancy here. Maybe the Aziri step is fancy, but you can just use any other boots with life. The suppress spell damage is just a nice touch, but you really don't need it to get your attacks done basically. So the build can deal with the league mechanic easily. It's not a problem, just because we are so tanky. As you can clearly see, everything just gets destroyed in one shot. It has nice AoE, really nice clear, insane clear actually. So the build obviously comes with downsides, not just benefits, that being bossing. Some bosses at least. Cyrus and the Conquerors are a huge pain in the ass. But that's pretty much it. I use this build to build up some earth currency, so I can transition into a stronger or a better build if you'd like. But obviously you can keep going with Detonate Dead if you choose to. You can invest a lot more into it, but you don't really have to. Like, my plan was to get a build that can clear high tier maps. I'm gonna farm up some currency like that, run the maps, and transition into another build. And I did that. So I highly recommend this build, especially if you are a new player, because I'm a new player myself. I have less than 500 hours played, and that's pretty new in Path of Exile, because the game is like insanely complex. However, this build is tanky. It's really hard to die on this build. You really need to juice up the map to be able to die, and therefore I can only recommend it for newer players. You can build up some nice currencies. You can get yourself some big monies, right? You get to see the content, and you're not gonna struggle in white maps getting two-shotted because you play a junkiest fucking build with 17 trillion DPS, but you have like 3 HP. So, yeah. Let me show you the links I've used. Keep in mind that this is not a build guide. I have no business doing build guides because I'm not the one who's making them. Originally, I saw this build from Lily. She played it in a gauntlet scenario, if I recall correctly. And Ziz just made a video about it a few days ago. The only reason why I'm showing you the links and whatnot is because I'm using a self-cast version and I have a bit different tree than them. Basically, I tweaked the build for my liking, and that's it. But I'm gonna leave a link in the description for said videos, so you can get like an in-depth guide on how everything works and whatnot. But let me just go ahead and show you the links I'm using. So I'm using Tempest Shield for the spell block, Desecrate, Arcane Surge, and Spell Cascade. That's the Desecrate thing. Herald of Ash, Determination OP, don't sleep on it. Flame Dash, second wind support, just for more flame dashes. I'm using a 5-link, that's Wall DD, Elemental Focus, Fire Pen, Spell Cascade, Unleash, and if I were to play this build more, I would buy a Glorious Vanity and put a Energy Leech on here, so you can get even more tanky if you'd like. A Shield Charge, faster attack support, and Molten Shell on left click, Defiance banner, elemental army support with the Spectres. I'm using these because I don't like when the Spectres die, so this is just gonna make them be more tanky. So since I have flammability on hit ring, I'm not using flammability in my trigger weapon. Instead, I'm using bone offering and wave of conviction with culling strike. This is gonna help you out on bosses because if they are like 10%, you're gonna hit them with wave of conviction and they're gonna just die. For my flask, I'm using jade, silver flask, granite, and basalt. I'm not using instant life flask. That is because I think the degen is really what is what fucks this build. So yep, these are my links, these are my auras. I'm gonna leave a POE down in the description. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I talk to you very soon.